Mike Bluehair here of Film the Police Portland. If you're a frequent viewer of my YouTube channel, you'll remember that I was given a jaywalking ticket in my recent trip down to Nevada to do some cop watching. In Las Vegas, actually. This was the product of targeted policing. I get singled out, and Bob gets singled out for special treatment by police for a reason I'll get into further into the video, but let's look at my initial police contact where I got the ticket in the first place.
Oh, he's gonna circle around. This cop pulled past me and now he's gonna circle around. Yep, he's coming by. That's him right there in the back row of these cars. I'm live streaming. I am being followed by a cop right now. Should be interesting if he talks to me. Just pulled up and turns his lights on really bright. Excuse me? Why? Why? Oh, I'm doing what you said, sir. I'm just asking why, sir. What do you need, sir? I don't understand why you're touching me. Can you please stop touching me, officer? Can you please stop touching? You're grabbing me on my arm, man.
Hey, listen, how come you're jaywalking across Las Vegas Boulevard? What's going on?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Okay. So I've got you on the camera. Jaywalking across Las Vegas Boulevard, okay? I need you to face that way.
Okay. He's going to face that way.
Yeah. Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Yeah, I have ID.
Can I go ahead and get it, or do you want to mind getting it for me?
Yeah, can I go in my pocket and get my wallet for
Do you have
you?
any weapons on you?
No, sir.
No?
All right, so I'll get my wallet for you real slowly.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So apparently I'm getting a citation for jaywalking is what's happening. Try to find it. There it is, sir.
Okay.
Sorry about the quality of my live stream. This is better quality video from across the street. Bob is watching this happen from down the block, and now he's approaching to better document the police harassment of me. Something I want to point out about the conversation I had with the cop when he pulled up to me is he said, "We caught you on video jaywalking." So I guess they're in their cars on the phone with dispatch watching me on the videos, you know, that are supposed to be there for, you know, crimes and whatnot. But here's the thing, right? They selectively enforce jaywalking. I can set up a camera and film hundreds of people breaking this law because it's a misdemeanor crime in Nevada to jaywalk. So I was threatened and coerced out of $190 for a ticket, basically ruining my trip going down there. I ended up spending more money on food and travel than I made, you know, from any kind of possible return for this activism. But yeah, just precious. And I was held there for about 40 minutes. Afterwards, people said, "Oh, I thought that maybe somebody had a gun or something," by the police response. They actually blocked traffic with their SUVs and just made this massive, huge, big deal of a jaywalking ticket. And I think it's weird that the officer that stopped me, that contacted me, said that we have you on video, meaning, you know, they're watching me, like stalking specifically me to arrest me, or possibly arrest me, because I was explained by the officer there that it's an arrestable offense to jaywalk. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, and now I want to tell you guys about how I get special treatment. I can't go to any city in America to travel without police knowing who I am and singling me out for special treatment. Portland Police Bureau's Criminal Intelligence Unit has saw fit to put my face, my name and birth date, and some brief information about me on a flyer warning officers for their safety. I have never been convicted of a violent crime. I have never advocated for violence against police. I have never done anything but film the police in public. So yeah, that's why I get singled out when I go to a city. And personally, I think this is like targeted harassment. I don't think it's legal for them to be doing this, sending out information about me. I'm not being investigated for a crime, so why are they putting posters of me up in police stations? And I know they do this because when I go to a city that I'm not familiar with, the police will call me by name. I mean, I'm not that famous. My YouTube channel is pretty small, actually. you know. So, and we have found these flyers, you know, in police stations around the Pacific Northwest, and I just think it's creepy, and you know, I have nothing else to say about that, but yeah, film the police on the regular and you will get special treatment. And just for fun, right before I left Vegas, I got myself a disguise. I got myself a yuppie little button-up shirt and a Las Vegas hat, hid my blue dreadlocks, and went and did an undercover video where I documented dozens and dozens of people illegally crossing the street, some of which were actually doing it right in front of police officers, and they weren't warned that it's dangerous to cross the street. They weren't held for 40 minutes. They weren't treated like criminals, and they didn't have $190 taken from them by the court system. You can actually hear a woman complaining on the video about people jaywalking when this starts.
Before you jaywalk, come on.
And none of those people were held for 40 minutes and treated like criminals. All these people are jaywalking in front of this cop, obstructing traffic, and he's not warned one of them that it's unsafe. Hasn't said anything to any of these people illegally crossing. The reason why is because they're not cop watchers. The reason why is because Portland Police Bureau didn't put up posters of them and send them out to every law enforcement agency in the country. And I'm not kidding. Like, I can't go to any state without the police knowing who I am. So they target me for special scrutiny. None of these people are being held up for 40 minutes or treated like they're bank robbers, surrounded by cops and threatened with arrest. Thanks, Portland Police Bureau, for taking my picture and putting my birth date and name on a flyer warning officers that I'm dangerous. That way they know who I am when I come to a city and I can get harassed like that.
Fucking dirty cops wanna slam me on the hood. Dirty cops.